Nothing says cozy like farming, fishing, and running the store by day and slaying demons by night. Okay, maybe not your typical cozy life sim, but this game's got a mix of wholesome and scary. Think Persona meets Stranger Things, and you've got Bloomtown, a different story. Hi, I'm lochvaness, and I make a ton of cozy game reviews and game lists here on my channel, and today we're taking a look into Bloomtown, a different story. Now, if you're into turn-based combat, some life sim vibes, and a mix of monster taming, then keep watching because this JRPG might be your next favorite. It recently launched on September 24th and is available on the PC and all consoles for only $25. And I'm here to help you decide if it's going to be worth your time and your money. Now, in Bloomtown, you get to step into the shoes of Emily, a curious 12-year-old, and her little brother Chester. What's supposed to be a cozy summer holiday in their grandpa's small town turns into something much darker. Kids are going missing and nightmares are coming to life. You and your friends will dive deep into the town's mysterious underside, take on demons born from fears and vices. There's a strong balance of lighthearted friendship and darker, intriguing storytelling that hooks you right away. Let's talk gameplay. Now, initially, I accidentally got into the alpha build of this game. I don't know how I did that, but it was purely by accident. So I was able to see the changes that were made, and I can see how much love was put into this game. I really feel that put the game into an entirely different perspective for me. Now, at the start, you get to choose 3 of your character's traits, which will help you in the beginning of the game as you progress because you get to level up each of these areas as you play. There was a nice balance between the main quest and the side quests, so I never felt bored. I was always busy with something, whether that was farming, let's be honest, I didn't do much of. There's going to be fishing, or you can be slaying demons. I really was enjoying my time in the game. I will mention though, at the beginning, it felt a bit slow, but it was only because they were building the lore and explaining why you were in the town to begin with. The game is centered around the story and the turn-based combat. Now, when it came to the story, I was so invested. I just wanted to keep playing so I knew what happened in the town. I'm a sucker for story-based games, even though this one wasn't too complex. I still enjoyed it because there was that added combat. I really loved being able to customize each of my character who is playing on my team, and it really made me think about how I wanted to play. Like, you can set up certain combo attacks that complement each other to be able to take out these demons. It also gives you a chance to capture these demons as well, and to do that, you just have to hit them with an elemental damage that they're weak against. It was a pretty unique feature. There is also fast travel, which I didn't know about until later, but trust me, it makes your life way easier. As much as I love being able to roam around the town, it's so nice just being able to teleport there. I felt that the game offered a ton of different quests alongside the main quest, plus some fun little life sim things like gardening and cooking. Now, the gardening mechanic is pretty small, but satisfying. You can grow crops, whip up meals, and use them for some tasty boosts in the underside. They can give you some health points and some spell points. Then there is also fishing. Initially, I didn't understand how the fishing worked, and I thought you just had to throw the line and press A, but I was so wrong about that. To fish, you have to press A, and then you move the left stick. I was playing on controller, by the way. You have to move your left stick where the fish are, and that decides where you're going to throw your line. And then you press A and a small mini game pops up. Then you press A and boom, you've caught yourself a fish. And you can also use these fish to cook as well. There is also the gym, which you could stop by the gym to help increase your stats, and there is working at the grocery store, which is a way for you to earn some money. This is your main earning currency, which you need in order to upgrade your weapons and to buy your crops. Something really unique about the game was this thing called Hangouts. This allowed you to hang out with a certain character in the game, and they tell you about the town, about themselves, and this really added more depth to the story and each character themselves. Something else that really stood out to me was there is this little quizzing here and there. For example, there are these little newspapers lying around the town, and you can go do a crossword on them. So the game prompts you with a trivia-like question. Now, I would say that this game was pretty well balanced. It was simple enough to understand, but also challenging at times for me when it came to the battling the demons. But if you're looking for a super challenging game, I don't think this is going to be for you. This game was advertised as fighting demons has never been this cozy, so it definitely shows that they were aiming more towards the cozy genre. I really enjoyed trying to figure out how to capture the demons. It took me a bit to learn how to do that. Now, there are enough side quests in the game that made the game not feel repetitive, and a variety of demons. With any game I play, I generally start them on my Steam Deck, and this ran so well on there. I almost didn't want to play it on my PC. Everything looked great, and I was able to read everything just fine. One thing to mention is at first the map kind of threw me off a bit, but the more that I played, the more I started to understand the map, which was very helpful for me. Now, the game had a pretty good tutorial in explaining how to do basic things in the game, like fighting the demons and capturing them. The game was really easy to pick up on, and I loved how nothing was timed. It really made the game feel more relaxed and like I wasn't rushing to complete things. Visually, this game was a treat. It's a pixel art style that's vibrant and colorful, which was an interesting contrast to the darker themes of the story. The contrast honestly was wild, but it works. And for the soundtrack, the music, especially during the combat scenes, were the best. There was an option here where you were able to turn off the singing part and just have the soundtrack. I was a little scared that I was gonna get hit with copyright by having it, so I made sure to turn that off, which, thinking back, honestly, I don't think I had any issues with copyright. One thing I will say that bummed me out and kind of made me force my way through the days was that there was no manual save option. That kind of sucked. Other than that though, I honestly wouldn't change one thing about this game. It has easily become one of my favorites. I could definitely see myself going back and replaying this game because there were moments where you have to choose a decision, and in those situations, I love to know what the other decision would have led to. I think Bloomtown is a wonderful blend of cozy life sim and exciting JRPG combat. It's got heart, an interesting story, and a gameplay loop that will keep you invested. The pixel art is truly what won me over. So, would I recommend Bloomtown? Absolutely. Whether you're in it for the mystery or the demon slaying or just some solid life sim fun, it's a must play in my book. Now, I want to hear from you. Will you be picking up Bloomtown, or have you already tried it? I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more cozy gaming content. And if you ever want to see me play these games live, I stream right here on YouTube every Monday night, and I would love to have you. Now, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, so happy gaming.